is this working for the NHL? Big picture there. Like, is this making a ton of headway for the National Hockey League in what they deem, I would assume, to be a lucrative hockey part of the world?
I think that the NHL understands that they have a somewhat global product, and they have seemingly been unable to push their ideas further in the United States of America, so why not? I understand the North American standpoint, which is I don't give a bleep. And I think that that's what we've seen thus far is why the hell are our teams going over there? But I am not swayed in any way, shape, or form. They need to be there. And further to the point, China is massive for the NHL, especially when you consider the next Olympics will be there and they will be going there.
That I understand, yeah.
Right?
That I completely understand.
So you understand China?
Absolutely.
Europe, just wait. Because if it's not a champs league for the NHL, it could be the actual league in Europe, and it could be the first transcontinental league outside of what the Toronto Wolfpack has done with
and
rugby.
shout out the Wolfpack for what they've done.
But I honestly think of the leagues that could pull it off, the NHL is in the best position to do so.
Yeah, I mean, from a travel standpoint, I would say the NFL. Just because of the amount of games we're talking about here. I don't know what that does in an 82-league format, having a team over there. I'm not sure if that works.
No, I'm not talking about a team. I'm talking about several teams.
Oh, a division.
I'm talking about a division.
Interesting.
And the NFL travel would be even tougher because you're now not talking about one game. One game is palatable.
Right.
But when you add one team for the NFL, you're talking about them having to travel 8 games over here. So that's back and forth. Okay?
Well, what's the difference between a team from London in the NFL going to New York and the Seahawks going to Tampa? An hour and a half?
There's a significant difference. 8 times a year? Seahawks don't have to do that 8 times a year.
They don't have to do it 8 times a year.
They might have to do it once a year, and it's less.
But let's not act like the current teams in the National Football League aren't traveling and getting dinged with it once in a while.
Unless you're bringing back the Concorde, I think there's a significant difference.
Shout out
Montreal Concords.
Shout out the Concorde. We need more Concords that work.
I think that the NHL is best placed moving forward to be that first kind of sort of global league, even though it wouldn't truly be global.
Yeah.
But I think that Europe, they could put a division in the NHL and play games within it, and then when you go on the road trip, you go face all of them, and then you come back.
Tim, I mean, the fact that Gary Bettman today is having press conferences exuding more excitement just backs up what you're saying.
Yeah, you go to
He's
Germany.
He's feeling something.
Like you saw like a preseason game with the Oilers in Germany. You know, I know Leon Draisaitl was there, and it was an interesting story, but it was still packed. It was still sold out.
But I don't know. But here's my only problem with what's happening today. So you put Patrick Laine and you have Alexander Barkov
in Finland.
In Finland,
could be a success.
How is it not a success?
Right.
So what does that do to the other countries? Is the only thing I'm asking today. Like you send Erik Karlsson to Sweden. Mm-hmm. No guff. People are going to like it.
No Gustafsson.
No
just Karlsson.
But like outside of those specific pockets, like what does today do for the German hockey fan? I don't know. What does today do?
I don't
for
think it does anything.
Swedish hockey fan?
I think it's local.
Like, it's local, but very centralized excitement.
But
areas
let's be honest. Baseball is local. The entire sport of baseball is very regionalized.
Baseball ratings were down 30%. From 2 years ago in this World Series.
I'm just saying the NHL has tried, and then they tried again in the United States of America, and they still don't have the foothold that they want. So why not press the options in other places to see if you can't grow the pie?
Right.
And in the end, I don't know if you know this, but Gary Bettman and those guys are looking for this. Right?
I think they're in it for the pure sport of it.
And I think that they're no longer worried about the red states. They're worried about the red state.
Hey-o!
How about that one?
I hit the button. It went off.
From Gustafsson to the red state. You're just Monfuego today. You can't hold me down. It was all that candy I was handed out last night to kids.